This is Let's Talk in English. It's time to have some fun and learn some English together. My name is Katie, and we're glad that you joined us today at LTE TV. Our new topic is travel, and our lesson is called a road trip. A road trip. Nathan, what is a road trip?
Oh, well, a road trip is when you take a trip that you have to do a lot of driving for. Maybe you visit a lot of places. Hello, everyone. My name is Nathan. I'm so glad to be here with you in the LTE TV studio.
So let's get started with our lesson. Find your magazine and turn to our Read It for today. You can read with Nathan right now.
Mark, Megan, and Rob are taking a long weekend. They can go on a trip. Mark can drive. He has a new medium-sized car. They leave early Friday morning, but they have trouble. They run out of gas. They need help. They wave at cars. Will someone stop and help them?
Well, a road trip is a great idea. You can see new places and spend a lot of time with some of your friends.
Yes, everyone should try a road trip sometime. But you do need to have a good plan when you want to go on a road trip.
Yes, plans are important. And even when you have a good plan, things can still go wrong. And it sounds like things did go wrong for our friends.
I know. Well, we'll find out more about that soon, but let's look at today's keywords with our word lady, Christina.
Hello， 我们一起来看看今天的单字。第一个字是 long， 它是形容词，长的。She has long hair， 她有一头长发。Her legs are long， 她的腿很长。第二个字也是形容词，它是 medium， 中间的或中等的。我们去速食店点的 medium Coke 就是中杯可乐的意思。Medium fries 就是中包薯条。再来是动词 leave， 离开或动身的意思。He leaves home at 8 o'clock every morning。他每天早上8点离开家。接下来是名词 gas。gas 原本是气体或瓦斯的意思，但是在美语中，它也把它当作汽油。比如说 gas station 就是加油站。最后一个字是动词 wave。wave 指的就是招手或者是挥手这个动作。如果你说 wave at someone， 就是向某人招手的意思。
I'm excited about our long weekend. Let's plan a road trip.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Nashville.
Nashville? Why?
Because we can eat good food there. And we can listen to good music.
Good idea.
Where can we stay?
My uncle and his family live in Nashville. We can stay with them.
It's really nice to have family or friends in a place you want to visit. You don't have to spend money to stay with them.
And that's really nice if you're trying to go to a big, expensive city like New York City. If you stay in a hotel, it usually costs a lot of money.
Yes, so stay with friends or family if you can. When we need a place to sleep when we're visiting a place, we often say that we need a place to stay.
Yes, when you say stay here, it just means don't move. But if you need a place to stay, that's a place where you sleep for maybe a few nights.
That's right, and our friends are going to take their trip on a long weekend. So they will need to stay somewhere for a few nights.
Whoa, Katie. What's a long weekend? All weekends are 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, right?
Well, yes, most people have a 2-day weekend, but sometimes we also have long weekends. When you don't have to work on a Friday, you have a long weekend.
Oh, so Friday becomes part of the weekend. Then your weekend is 3 days long. I've had some 4-day weekends too. They're really nice.
Oh, I think so too. And they're great for short road trips. Mark, Megan, and Rob are taking a trip to Nashville. Have you been there, Nathan?
I have, but I couldn't stay there very long. It's a big city in the state of Tennessee, which is in the south of the United States. And Nashville is famous for its country music.
Well, that must be why Megan says they can listen to good music there. But she also said they can eat good food there. What kind of food do they have, Nathan?
Well, I think you can find some good barbecue in Nashville. That's a popular food in the south of the United States. Now, we'll talk more about Nashville in this lesson, but now let's see what happens next in Conversation B.
Who can drive?
I can. I have a new medium-sized car. It's comfortable.
Okay, we can leave early Friday morning.
How early?
How about 6 o'clock?
Oh, that's too early.
No, it's not. How far is Nashville?
It's 6 or 7 hours from here.
Then we can be there in time for lunch.
Well, it sounds like they won't have to drive too much on their road trip. When I went on a road trip with my friends, we were in the car a lot more.
Well, when people go on road trips, they often visit many places, so they drive a lot. But our friends are just going to one city this time, and they just have a few days.
Oh, well, that's true. I visited 4 or 5 big cities on my road trip, but we had a whole week. Katie, how far is their trip again?
Well, it's 6 or 7 hours. And now I just heard Nathan say today's use it sentence. So I think it's time to hear from Elizabeth.
Friends, let's learn how to use the pattern. How far is something? You could say, how far is your house? Or you could say, how far is the park? Got it? Then it's time for you to use it.
Well, people ask that question a lot. It's a very useful use it.
Yes, some trips in the United States are really long. People like to know how long trips will take. The longest car trip I've ever taken was 9 hours. My family and I drove from Texas all the way to Colorado.
Oh, that is a long way. Now, some of you may think that driving 6 or 7 hours is a really long time, but the United States is a big country, and sometimes you have to drive much longer.
That's right. In small countries, it may not take so long to get to where you want, but most people like to leave early in the morning when they have a trip.
Well, I'm not a morning person, but if I have a long drive, I don't want to leave too late either. I want to finish my trip sooner.
Well, I like to leave early around 7 or 8 a.m. Some people like to leave at 6 a.m. like Megan.
Oh, that's too early. I don't like to wake up so early, but I do like our calendar phrase.
That's too early.
That's too early.
那太早了。
Let's get up early tomorrow.
Okay. How early?
5 o'clock in the morning.
That's too early.
How about 7 o'clock?
That's too early.
How about 9 o'clock?
That's too early.
How about 11 o'clock?
That's not early enough.
That's too early.
That's too early.
那太早了。
In our conversation, Mark talks about his comfortable car, and that's something that Christina also wants to talk to you about right now.
Mark 说他有一台新的中型车 ，new medium-sized car。这里的 medium-sized 是一个复合的形容词，用来修饰 car。复合形容词的形式很多，这个 medium-sized 是形容词加上过去分词的形式。我们来多看几个例子，比如说 open-minded， 它是用来形容一个人拥有开放的态度和心胸。你可以称赞这个人 ，He is very open-minded。再来看一个例子 ，My grandmother is a kind-hearted lady。这里的 kind-hearted 就是心肠仁慈的意思。以上我们看到的都是一种复合形容词的形式。
Well, we've been very hard-working so far today, and now it's time for us to take a break. We'll be back soon.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, in our travel lesson, some of our friends are taking a road trip. And where are they going? They are driving to Nashville.
Now, if you go on a road trip, you might want to start early. Maybe you could leave your house early in the morning so that you can get to your place sooner. All right, now let's see what happens in Conversation C.
I can't believe it. We ran out of gas.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to get gas.
What can we do?
Wait for a car to stop and help us?
Maybe someone can give you a ride to a gas station.
I hope so.
Here comes a car. Everyone wave.
Well, Nathan, I think there's some bad news and some good news in this conversation.
But bad news and good news? Well, I think we all know what the bad news is. Our friends ran out of gas. Has that happened to you, Katie?
Well, it's never happened before, but I've gotten really close to running out of gas. Running out of gas would be bad, but if you're traveling to another city, it's a really big problem.
Yeah, you don't know a lot about where you are. You don't know if there is a gas station close to you or not. But what's the good news, Katie?
Well, Nathan, I promise that I will tell you right after Christina teaches us about the idiom run out of.
Mark 的车子开到半路的时候，汽油用光了。Rob 说 ，We ran out of gas。我们的汽油用完了。片语 run out of something 就是某样东西用完或耗尽了的意思。比如说 ，We ran out of milk， 我们没有牛奶了。那如果是钱用光了，就是说 I ran out of money。另外，动词也可以用 be 动词，像是 We're out of milk， 或是 I am out of money， 这样子都可以。
Oh, it would be really bad if you ran out of gas and out of money. Then you might run out of time for your trip. Well, at least our friends still have some money even if they don't have gas. Is that the good news, Katie?
Well, no, I wasn't thinking about that. The good news is that they didn't have to wait too long before they saw a car. One came by quickly.
Yes, that was good, because some roads don't have many cars on them. But we don't know if the car stopped. Some people don't like to stop for people that are standing next to the road.
That's true. And actually, in the United States, people are not supposed to walk next to the highways and try to get rides. It's against the law.
That's right. It's dangerous to do that. And it's not always good to stop for people, especially if you don't know them.
But if you run out of gas or if there is a problem with your car, you really need to get help.
That's right. So then it's okay to wave down a car. Other drivers could help you. But it's also good to call the police. They can send someone to help also.
So be careful when you take long trips. Make sure you have enough gas and your car is working well. And now we want to make sure that you know your key words.
Let's try the first one. Long. Long. John waited a long time.
Medium. Medium. This is a small size, not a medium size.
Leave. Leave. You can leave after lunch.
Gas. Gas. Please put gas in the car.
Wave. Wave. Mary waved at Sammy. Try to use all of your keywords and don't forget them. Well, we want to continue our review right now, so let's go back and watch all of today's conversations together.
I'm excited about our long weekend. Let's plan a road trip.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Nashville
Nashville? Why?
because we can eat good food there and we can listen to good music.
Good idea.
Where can we stay?
My uncle and his family live in Nashville. We can stay with them.
Who can drive?
I can. I have a new medium-sized car. It's comfortable.
Okay, we can leave early Friday morning.
How early?
How about 6 o'clock?
That's too early.
No, it's not. How far is Nashville?
It's 6 or 7 hours from here.
Then we can be there in time for lunch. I can't believe it. We ran out of gas.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to get gas.
What can we do?
Wait for a car to stop and help us?
Maybe someone can give you a ride to a gas station.
I hope so.
Here comes a car. Everyone wave.
Hey, Ginger, I have an idea.
Oh, no. What is it?
Let's take a road trip.
A road trip? Me and you together?
Yes, road trips are fun.
Yeah, fun for you.
Well, this road trip will be fun for you, too.
Really? Well, where will we go?
Let's go to Nashville.
Nashville? Why?
Because I love good music.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Oh, what is it?
Let's go to Banana Land.
Banana Land? Why?
Because I love bananas.
Nashville.
Banana Land.
Nashville.
Banana Land.
Nashville.
Banana Land.
Nashville. No, take it back.
La, 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 la. La, friend lasts a lifetime. A friend gives at all times. A friend cares at all times. A friend endures at all times. A good friend lasts a lifetime. Warm as the sunshine, shining through the darkest night. Standing there right by your side. Truly a friend for life. A friend loves at all times. A friend helps at all times. A friend trusts at all times. A good friend lasts a lifetime. A friend gives at all times. A friend cares at all times. A friend endures at all times. A good friend lasts a lifetime. Warm as the sun, yeah, shining through the darkest night. Standing there right by your side. Truly a friend for life. A friend loves at all times. A friend helps at all times. A friend trusts at all times. A good friend lasts a lifetime. A friend gives at all times. A friend cares at all times. A friend endures at all times. A good friend lasts a lifetime. I am so proud to have you in my life. A good friend lasts a lifetime.
Well, we've learned some English today, but we hope that you also have learned a little about traveling in cars when you are in the United States.
Our friends made a big mistake. They ran out of gas. I'm sure they will be more careful next time, but we can all learn from them too.
That's right. So if you go on a road trip, make sure that you have plenty of gas in your car. But we learned some other things too. You should leave early for long trips. If you do that, you'll finish sooner.
And be careful when you stop to help people next to the road. These are all good travel lessons. And there will be more tomorrow too. So we hope that you come back and see us right here on
Let's Talk in English.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.